Have you ever stopped to wonder why some mornings feel as though the day has already been written for you? You wake up, brush your teeth, head to work, bump into certain people, feel certain emotions, and at the end of the day you tell yourself, I guess that's just how life is. But what if I told you that everything you experience today, every so-called coincidence, every emotion, every choice you believed you were making freely, was programmed long before the alarm clock rang? That your true freedom lies not in what you do while awake, but in what you feel in those final quiet moments before drifting off to sleep. Let's strip away the illusion for a moment. Every night when you close your eyes and sink into sleep, something profound happens. Your conscious mind, that part of you that analyzes, doubts, plans, and worries, begins to dissolve. In its place, the subconscious, the silent but infinitely powerful architect of your reality, takes the stage. And here's the secret. It faithfully carries into creation whatever feeling you deliver to it at the moment of surrender. Not the thoughts you repeat mechanically, not the logical plans you try to force, but the raw, visceral feeling you hold in your chest as sleep overtakes you. This is the hidden mechanics of reality creation. You don't build tomorrow while walking around today. You built it last night when you let go into the subconscious. And if you didn't know this, then odds are you fell asleep replaying your worries, anxieties, and disappointments, and your subconscious, like a loyal servant, simply built more of the same. You carried the garbage of today into the sacred womb of tomorrow, and you woke up surprised when the cycle repeated itself. Neville Goddard, the mystic teacher who dared to share this knowledge openly, revealed that the last 5 minutes before sleep are the most powerful minutes of your life. 5 minutes where the door between conscious and subconscious stands wide open. 5 minutes when a single sustained feeling can outweigh hours of negativity. That feeling is the seed. And once planted, the subconscious spends the entire night organizing circumstances, people, and events so that when you open your eyes, you step into a script that matches what you felt. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. During your waking hours, you're not as free as you believe. You think you're making choices, but in reality, you're simply executing a program written the night before. The insult that sparks anger, the unexpected bill that triggers anxiety, even the stranger you just happened to meet, all of it flows from the state you carried into sleep. Free will doesn't vanish entirely, but it exists only in that fleeting moment before unconsciousness takes over. That's where the power is. That's the only true point of choice. So what do most people do with this power? They squander it. They scroll their phones until their eyes blur. They replay conversations that upset them. They fall asleep with the news echoing in their minds. And then they wonder why tomorrow brings more conflict, more scarcity, more fear. The truth is devastatingly simple. They programmed it themselves. Every day is just the subconscious delivering back what was seeded the night before. But what if you reverse the cycle? What if instead of drifting off in worry, you deliberately captured the feeling of your wish fulfilled? Not hoping, not wishing, but actually feeling what it would be like if your problem were already solved, if your dream were already real. What if you let sleep carry you not into anxiety but into peace, relief, and fulfillment? Neville discovered that this single practice could transform not just one day, but entire lives. Think of your subconscious as a divine womb. The conscious mind is the masculine principle. It provides direction, intention, and seed. But it is the feminine subconscious that receives, nurtures, and births the experience into form. And like any womb, it doesn't judge what it's given. If you deliver fear, it gives you fearful circumstances. If you deliver prosperity, it gives you prosperous ones. It is faithful, neutral, and unimaginably powerful. This is why trying to force change through conscious effort alone so often fails. You tell yourself, I'll work harder, I'll push through, I'll think positive thoughts. But beneath the surface, the subconscious is quietly organizing reality based on the deeper feelings you've allowed it to absorb. It doesn't listen to words, it listens to resonance. You cannot lie to it. You can chant, "I am rich," 1,000 times, but if deep down you feel poor, that's what it will manifest. The only language it understands is genuine feeling. Here lies the paradox. The true feeling of fulfillment is not wild excitement, it's not frantic joy. It is calmness, naturalness, and stillness. Think about it. When something is truly yours, you don't feel giddy, you feel normal. The wealthy person doesn't faint with happiness when looking at their bank balance. They simply see it as ordinary. The person deeply in love doesn't constantly vibrate with passion. They just live in it as the air they breathe. Fulfillment feels like peace, not like fireworks. This is why Neville insisted that you fall asleep not visualizing but feeling. Visualization can become effort, and effort implies lack. Feeling bypasses all that. When you capture the feeling of already being the person you want to be, already living in the condition you desire, you have delivered the perfect seed to the subconscious. And once you slip into unconsciousness, the creative machinery of your deeper self begins its work, weaving together a new day that aligns with that frequency. Imagine what this means. Every night you're standing at a portal, and you get to choose which timeline you step into upon awakening. You're not creating from scratch. You're selecting from infinite possibilities already contained within the subconscious. Tonight you can select a future of abundance, love, and health, or you can unconsciously select scarcity, loneliness, and fear. The subconscious doesn't care. It will obey either way. And let's be honest, modern society is designed to distract you from this truth. Phones glow late into the night. TVs hum in bedrooms. Social media stirs comparison, envy, and dissatisfaction right up until the moment you close your eyes. Do you think that's accidental? Or is it possible that the very structures of our world benefit from keeping billions of people asleep, both literally and figuratively, programming themselves into fear so they wake up docile, anxious, and ready to consume external solutions for internally generated problems? Here is where you take your power back. Begin tonight. Don't wait for Monday, don't tell yourself you'll try later. Tonight, when you lie down, capture one feeling, the feeling of already being where you want to be. Hold it softly, naturally, like a secret you don't want to lose. Let sleep take you there. Don't force it, don't agitate it, don't question it. Just feel it as real and let go. The subconscious will take it from there. Yes, it's that simple, too simple for many people to believe. They want rituals, complex techniques, years of practice, but all of that is avoidance. The truth has always been this: you already possess the power. You always have. You only need to use it consciously. So tonight, instead of scrolling your phone, instead of worrying, instead of replaying your problems, try an experiment. For just one night, fall asleep feeling exactly as you wish to be. Feel the relief of the problem already solved. Feel the normalcy of the desire already fulfilled. And when you wake up, pay attention. You might discover that you have stepped into a very different script. Because you, my friend, are not the character. You are the dreamer behind the character. You existed before this life and you'll exist after it. Each day is just an episode, each life just a dream sequence. And sleep is where the dreamer chooses the script. The question is, will you keep recycling yesterday's story, or will you dare to write a new one tonight?